Genocide in American Ghettos podcast. I'm your host, Emmanuel Barbee. Would like to encourage everyone on my list, everyone in my social groups, and my listeners from around the globe. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube page, share this video podcast on all social media sites you are on, such as Facebook, Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn, ladies and gentlemen. This video podcast is available in three forms: audio, video, and as a written text in all forms. Clearance, legal, and general expenses. Aim is to raise $250,000 using crowdfunding. We have our GoFundMe page and our PayPal page. So that way everybody would know exactly where the money is going. If you're a U.S. citizen, then you can use the PayPal page as a leaders and people that have special talents and opportunity share their information with my listeners from the global community. After the show, I usually offer my guest speakers an incentive by sharing with them how to create their own podcast, YouTube channel, create free websites, business or ministries, find college grants and scholarships, and legal services all for free. Meet events. May 24th, they will have guest Use, let's say, for example, in your community, just send me a video and I'll post that on my YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? That will help spread the word. Again, I'm not going to just sit up here and twiddle my thumbs. Yes, I have little to no support here in my city, but we people and to connect with other like-minded Americans and during the New Year's celebration in the French Quarter. A twisted brother plowed through a crowd of people in his pickup truck, which killed 15 people and injured dozens more. He was killed by law enforcement. I have also tried to warn the CAM members to be careful everywhere you go. Don't take anything for granted. Condolence goes out to everyone who has been affected by this tragedy. A whole lot is going on. It's been all over the media. It's just to value life while you're in Las Vegas. Somebody drove a cyber truck to one of Trump's hotels and blew it up. If he was trying to send a message to Trump or Elon Musk, he was a suicide bomber. 25 years ago, we still want to make sure that we get everyone in our space on code with what's going on and where we stand on certain issues. These are not temporary things that come and go, but for existence here in America. Black grassroots made management payment for descendants of American slaves during the 2024 trends all over the place. So in 2025, we must get our film project fully funded and made. Then Black Americans and African immigrants will learn how to change cultures from the inside out. CAM members is going to make sure everyone in the African community and in the immigrant community is in agreement with what it means to be full. 2025 is the year that we're checking again people you for games. And scenes from the film starts pouring in, then I will be in a better position financially to qualified those and qualified African immigrants to work with me and help me build the best African American business within the United States of America. And can help me. You gain respect by letting people know where your boundaries are. Okay? These boundaries make you. You stand on business. When you are standing on business and standing for the African American community and the African immigrant community, there's no higher calling than that. And most people come in failures because they refuse to concede. For example, the Candace Owens and so just gain in position for white supremacist financial elites. It's stupid. Many of them who do this refuse to admit that the same thing occurs in leadership. That in 50 years, we deal in the same situation that grandparents were. But here we are M1, meaning we're melanated. Our focus is on solving Black issues community level, starting in Chicago. We're not Democrats, nor we instead we are affiliated with anyone and we're independent. Is to connect with Americans who become members and like-minded African who become members. Heal from the slave mentality, which is will heal from this colonized mindset. That's all I'm trying to do in this business. We have to be in agreement. It's not concern anybody to disagree with that. So, and we will. This is what this is what 3 decades I've been trying to get my vision and plan out there. But these untold Negroes have been preventing online to recruit brave and smart, like-minded Americans, brave and smart, like-minded immigrants within the United States of America. For them to make themselves known, until dead and good. While I am still out of Chicago for the next, then I'm going to turn the business over. I'm going to expand it to starting in Africa. You know, it is what it is. But again, before I do that, I want to make sure that I can sustain myself in Africa, that I'm in a position that I can hire black Af- Africans, the locals, that's going to become camp members. In the meantime, I am using my online platform to give my group members, people on my friends list, and my listeners an opportunity to come on the show to promote their business, their ministries to my listeners from the global community. There are a lot of Black Americans who don't like me because they don't want to see me have a successful Black business. They would rather for me to be working for the man. I want to work for myself. Saying I'm getting pushback from Black America. I'm getting pushback. It's just one thing. Show them tough love and keep it. And we will declare war on this Willie Lynch mentality within Black society. That Willie Lynch mentality is in our it's in our family and friends, but you need to keep your distance. Let them fall. If they're interested in Black economic empowerment, going to have to let them alone. Chicago, Chicago is about raising the bar in Black America. Truth be told, some Black people don't mind being treated as fourth and fifth class citizens, just as long as they can remain in America. And hey, that's and to each his own. I want to bring that Black American energy to South Africa. Again, the battle is for me. The battle is not. If we lose Africa, we lose. The main reason I created the grassroots community activist movement was to group brave and smart, like-minded Black Americans, brave and smart, like-minded Afro-Brazilians, brave and smart, like-minded Afro-Europeans, brave and smart, like-minded immigrants, brave and smart, like-minded Afro-Latinos. Come together. My book is just one accomplishment. I'm interested in writing and publishing more books, creating successful businesses, locally and internationally. Provide jobs for Americans, can jobs can we're gonna lead in the community and in the can immigrant community. CAM is all about moving from behind a computer and making our presence known among people in America, Brazil, and eventually in the Caribbean. I found that through video clips and news articles as it pertains to mass immigration in the UK. Watch these video clips or read these news articles. Just go to my film transcript located in the comment section below this video podcast. Click on the link, then scroll down to show and prove. What I learned from the BBC News video is that the number of people who classify themselves as white British is becoming a minority. In London, 2011 census, 44% of London white British families and in, 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 in the UK showed white British people soon be outnumbered Muslim immigrants in the city. This has caused a wave of a new report shows native citizens Immigrants were foreign born. White British people are a minority in three of the UK's largest cities, and Christianity is now a minority religion. Parts of the UK are growing increasingly hostile towards immigration. Immigration taking place in Europe, fleeing infection. Principles financial elites took and ancestors forced them over here to build and resources from less financially elite treat people fair. They need to control others using the military and just a ancestors, and yet they got a nerve to live on a continent among some nerves. They're saying proceeded into captivity shall go into captivity. The world is going to return back to its original self. 2019, 400 years, forced into a land that's supremacy is Caesar Augustus system anyway. He actually thought that he was going with. Just read the scripture for yourself. Luke chapter 2, verse 1, King James Version. And it came to pass in those days that a decree from Caesar should be tenants. We didn't invade Europeans on the shores. They imposed themselves on Africa. And we've been catching hell since. And I'm just going to paraphrase it. So, like I say, Caesar Augusta, he was thinking that he was God and stuff, or like it's huge, and that's Jesus. He's been through 28, 68. I'm just going to get you so you can read it yourself, or you can go maybe on transcript, you know, read it word for word. To also Genesis chapter 15, verse 13 to 14, King James Version. And this is our Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11 to 16. So let's say the Genesis 15 through verse chapter 15, verse 13 to 14 to the Christian business that coincide with what I'm doing. It's 2019, their global standing and system is falling apart. Eastern nations have been going downward. African nations forming alliance with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The grouping evolving into a geopolitical and geoeconomic bloc, with their governments meeting annual at formal summits and coordinating multilateral policy since 2009. Relations among groups continually its equality and mutual to create their own currency to compete against the American dollar. I've been preaching about this to my members 2044. It's consistent with Trump is actually trying to save this current system, but he's not going to be able to stop God's judgment on Western nations. They are only 7% of the world's population, and yet they dominate everything. And again, they're able to do that because of they help. And feels stuffed Negroes and tips. Once we have this physical building, we're going to hold mandatory orientations. We're going to cover so it's an African nation. They're Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Uganda, Cambodia, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Nigeria. Those that come forth to help turn my vision and plan into reality will go down in history with me and Sister Renee. Again, this is what my film is going to be about. You know what I'm saying? First, please purchase my revised book, either the ebook or the paper. Read my story for yourself. If you want my vision and plan to improve Black America, then make arrangements with me to come on this platform, get on camera, and let's talk about it, and let's encourage others to get involved with the cause and to back film project. Share my information with all your friends, including your non-Black friends. This will help speed up the process. Our aim is to raise $250,000, and we're going to be using crowdfunding so that way people know where the money is going. Again, I am going to do this film because this is my story. I am going to make sure that I for the quality. You can find to just make a film just to say I made a film. I want to make sure that this film is going to be selling. It's going to the content is going to be impactful, and that I can make money from this film. So that way, it'll put me in a better position financially, so I can hire people. It's the bottom line. Our tradition is tied to the legacy of slavery and colonization. The Chi of Chicago will have two functions. One is to make our presence known within the African American community, starting in Chicago, as well as in the African immigrant community. This is our domestic. Second function is to make our presence known in 10 African nations, the ones already named, so that we can do international trade among our people and CAM members. This is our international. Before we expand to Africa, we have to build the Chi of Chicago first for credibility. The only thing which is preventing me from getting my Christian business up and running, again, is the manpower and the capital. Again, this is why I published my revised book, and this is why I created my virtual store. However, the white man is not stopping Black Americans from. The white man is not stopping Americans from buying items from the virtual store. The white man is not stopping Americans from needing to film check. Personal choice. It is what it is. Family. 33 years. Again, but this is what God taught me to do. I don't like being rejected like this, and I'm up here trying to do the best I can to help my own racial group. They acting like this. No. That's why we're gonna raise the bar. Because what's gonna happen is once Black Americans see that, we get this business popping and we're making positive changes here in Chicago in the African American community, everybody's gonna want to be a part of it. So again, I want people to submit their thumbprints. You know what I'm saying? And those that checked with me for the past 32 years, that's on my Facebook page, it's even in my social groups. They're content creators just like me. They have way more followers than me. They don't want to share my information. They don't want to buy my book. You know what I'm saying? So those are the kind of people, like I'm gonna say up front, no, you ain't gonna be part of my business because this is membership based. You know what I'm saying? Um, In my advice, I provide a 21st century plan on Christian business in Chicago. They'll help eradicate elements of limited three community advocacy organization. It's pretty element interesting networking, membership, and entrepreneurship. Not going to get into all of that right now because I don't have business up yet. Just paying for the business title. Like I said, I want to have my team in place and make sure that this is going to be popping. Now Chicago will be multi-purpose facility functioning as a nonprofit as well as a for-profit business. Chicago will operate under separate functions under social service component, a spiritual component, optional for secular people, a image component, media component, science and technology component, travel and tourism component. This for-profit service ways. In addition, we will host family-friendly activities, including combination deals, day parties, weddings, and corporate parties and events. For two spaces, and our community housing, which will be owned and controlled, meaning can under the nonprofit cooperative will be the green zone. Town of Chicago will be governed by a advisory board. Chicago will be membership based and operate for the mutual benefit of our members. So any increase we make come to our members in the form of lower prices through our quality programs and services. We will assist our members with the utility bills, spending on budget and sponsorship, like groceries, food pantries, and free tutorial for youth and their families. And like I said before, on activities for the youth, we were saying Christian spoken word versus secular spoken word, and whoever can flow the best will win $500 in cash. This will be group economics, and the Lions Chicago will help benefit Africa because we will form an alliance with African immigrants in the United States. In each African nation we visit, like I say, we will meet entrepreneurs with African entrepreneurs, Black artists with African groups, so that we can do international trade with and sisters of the continent. Our objective is to unite middle class, working class, and underclass Africans with the diaspora and vice versa. CAM members build the best African business within the sooner we get this popping, the sooner I can turn the business over and expand Christian business to the African continent. Create a one-line talk show helps stop the genocide in America. Ghettos podcast give people on my friends list who are artists, comedians, fashion designers, filmmakers, models, musicians, poets, school singers. Um, I'm going to say authors, spiritual leaders, and upcoming entrepreneurs an opportunity to promote their products and services. We need to bring it for years. I'll be sharing the word of God and ministering for His glory. God is faithful, and He shall be glorified in this business. Plan and vision to those who will listen. CAM members will take the lead in turning around our inner cities in America and in due time in the slums of Africa, if given a chance. The African American community and the African immigrant community will benefit from the town of Chicago. Chicago will offer employment to our members based on censorship, keep members healthy, cause physical and financially offering them health coverage and vacation time, offer discounts and wellness programs. In time, we will offer a second chance program for former gang members and homeless individuals. County of Chicago want to give youth opportunity to promote their parents, them to be in our films. We will pay them a stipend. So we're gonna just have them doing that for free. We're gonna compensate them for the time and give them the opportunity to be, you know, in a second phase. We will invite our international guest speakers who participated on this platform: Africa, the Caribbean, Brazil, Europe, Canada, and across the United States to come and speak during our live events. We will offer the of African, Caribbean, and friendly environment. We will have live performance from poets, comedians, local hip hop, holy hip hop, educational workshops, seminars, and more. This is my contribution back to my community, society, and throughout the African nation. Chicago will emerge personal narrative challenges and I'm publishing help students with their ins and outs of writing and publishing their own stories, eventually turn their books into films or documentaries. We will have a regional center for our members and students, as well as integrates technical knowledge with artistic exploration and creativity. Please leave a comment in the comment section below this video. Podcast and share friends on all social media sites you are on. This will help get the ball. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. Put me on blast, telling all your friends and family to watch our content on our YouTube page. We're going to send a challenge out to everybody that's listening to this video podcast. Need you all to support the film project so that we can beyond cyberspace and get our story on the big screen. The black world know who we are and what we're trying to do for the people in ghettos in Chicago. Talk, community. They, you can get these items from a virtual store just by this book. The ebook is $9.99, and the softcover book is $15 plus shipping and handling. Appreciate your support. You can find all the links below this video podcast in the comment section. Thank you for watching on YouTube replay. Thank you for listening to the video. Join.